woke up this morning from the campsite, popped to Macca's breakfast, and now this is the falls, and we've literally just turned around a corner and it's just bang right there in your face. So we're trying to get closer to it. We can park the bikes. Apparently now I've ridden with him, I have to have a sticker. So yeah, that's Damian's or Demon's channel. Look him up, follow him. He's on Instagram as well, same name, and you can see his trip or his version of the last couple of days, and when we separate, which I'm sure we will, what he's doing. Let's get up to these falls, mate. Oh, geez, a beauty. Really enjoyed that quick visit. They managed to park in the commercial car park, just asked very nicely where we could park really close. Meant that we could just park up, leave the bike sort of somewhere more secure than the big car park across the road. So now is our first border crossing into the US. I think the Canadian side is definitely the side to view it on. The US, you just don't get the same view by the looks of it. We're not going to bother looking at the US side, I don't think, because of that reason. Now that's a shot. That's what you want. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off for this because I think it's probably going to get me into trouble. Going back into the US on my bike. I'm very excited and nervous. So I'm through into the US because I've entered before. My process was very quick. He just sort of looked at my passport, looked at the bike, and was like, yeah, no, good, you can go through. Damian hadn't been in the US before. He had to go into a building and probably get his visa actually stamped and issued and what have you. So I've just had to ride out and wait for him. He's here, he's back through the border. Just nothing special, did what I did at the airport. So just a few stamping his passport, long queue. And now we're both in America. Turns out we're going to the third McDonald's of the day. 2 reasons. Another bit more Wi-Fi, a nice cold drink, and a possible poo. It's a good day on the bike today. From Niagara Falls, we went to 3 McDonald's for Wi-Fi, drinks. We got our eSIMs, I think, set up. We're just waiting for some emails. And now we have made it through the state of New York into Pennsylvania. We've got our tents pitched with a gorgeous view, as you can see behind me. Tomorrow we're supposed to be hitting the BDR, and I think it's safe to say that it's feeling like we're actually in America doing the trip. Like, all after the years of planning, it's starting to really sink in that we're here doing it. Today was a reasonably big day-ish. I'd say we did like 140 miles, admittedly on the interstate, but it was trying to just want to get out of the city. We were just done with cities and get into some countryside and come to views like this. Lovely view to wake up to at Scenic View Campground. And now we're going to start to, well, actually, yet again, we're going for Wi-Fi and then going to hit the BDR, hopefully. First bit of the BDR that's a bit more of a trail. Hay fever's making me want to cut my head off. Tears running down my face, blocked nose. Lovely. So this guy just come running over to us because he was wanting to ask us if we knew where they could ride dirt bikes. Then they twigged that we were English and we had no clue where we were, let alone where to ride bikes. And we just invited us for a bit of food and coffee, so awfully rude not to. Bye! Well, that was a very nice stop. Yeah, we had sausages, bacon, eggs, a nice chat, and they've given us a place to go down here to see a canyon. Apparently there's a canyon down here, so maybe that's the viewpoint right there, which would be sweet if it is. I like this sightseeing malarkey. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Drone. Right, well, we got some fuel from this place and then we ended up basically sitting here for an hour with a really big ice cream, which was lovely. Got chatting to a local and they said there was a campsite like a mile down the road, so we're going to go there. We've been told that bears are everywhere. Not on a big day, only about 80 miles, maybe 100. But we've had some great experiences today, so it's good. So here we are, a lovely campsite for this evening. We've got everything pitched up, sort of organised. Things are going really up. Oh, why is the bike apart again?
Charlie, tell us what's going on with your bike.
Oh well, I've done a video myself actually. So every morning when I started up, a little puff of smoke come out from the side of the bike, and it stunk distinctly of coolant. So we found it. Just that little Jubilee clip in there was weeping, and I can see if I can do it. You can maybe able to see that little red dot just in there, and that was the telltale sign. But of course, to get to that point, tank had to come off, plastics had to come off, bash guard had to come off, and that wasn't me when I took the radiator off, just saying. So we've managed between the two toolkits to have a tiny little bit to do it up. Fingers crossed doesn't do it tomorrow, we'll find out. So this is our makeshift food stash. Apparently we can't stash it in any of the trees because the bears will just climb the trees around here. So we put it well away from the tent. So now I've put my alarm disc lock on, but now I'm up this weird that if a bear doesn't come and touch this, that is going to scream its head off, and I'm the only one with the keys that then has to get out of said tent, walk over here, turn it off in the dark with a possible black bear running around. So do I leave it on? Do I turn it off? So this morning we were given some beef mince and I think this is sausage mince, but yeah, from a fisherman that was parked over there. He's gone now. So we're cooking it up, and another free breakfast. So the hospitality over here has been incredible. Like, considering we've been kind of on the road for 2 days, I think we've had a meal every day we've been on the road. So yeah, absolutely amazing.
These seeds, see the sort of seeds?
Yeah.
They're not maggots.
No, I know that. They were in there when I put it in the pan.
But they look like maggots. They're not. They're when I remember what they're called, I'll tell you. Morning.
Oh, that's going to be on YouTube right there.
Yeah, baby.
Well, we wish you guys the greatest adventure.
Have a good ride.
Yeah.
Enjoy Europe.
Yeah, we're excited for Europe.
Yes.
Well, we don't want to keep you from your breakfast.
No.
Go have good breakfast.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, have a great journey. All right, let's ride.
Right, safe.
Yeah.
You guys stay safe.
Well, yeah, and you. I can't believe how, like, cyclists are like, oh my God, you're riding a bike. And like, yeah, but you're cycling it. This is really good. Cyclists in another level. I have utmost respect for their guys. I couldn't do it.
That coffee was rank. Bowl of classic roast.
Not gonna buy that again, though.
No. Oh, I won't be buying that again.
Off we go for a new day. Back on the BDR, got out, fly in my eye. Look at this, lovely, quite dense forest, little stream down there. It's pretty cool. It's only like, not much, 19 now. A little humid, but not bad at all. Quite comfortable riding weather. Yesterday I was telling Damian about when you're riding along you're going to see a stick on the road and it's not going to be a stick. And I was just come up to this and I saw it and I looked at it and thought, oh, that doesn't look too stick-like. And it's not. It's a slithery stick and it is definitely alive. Yeah, it's alive. I'm going to get this close and use my camera. I don't know what snake it is, but there's a snake. All through Australia, I very rarely saw live snakes. It's got like a diamond pattern to it. The beady little eyes. That's enough now. Cool though. Snake. 3 o'clock. Still following the BDR route, but we're going to be looking for a campsite now. And hopefully stop in the next sort of hour or two. As we're realising now that the household chores of setting up camp, cooking dinner and maybe tweaking something that's been bugging you for the day and eats up hours, and before we know it it's 9 o'clock and we're like, oh crap, still got this to do, or because I spent hours ripping the bike off, but did fix it. No coolant, puff of smoke this morning. So we've just stopped to get some groceries and some dinner for tonight. Picked up some wet wipes which are much needed, and we were in the last store before we came to this one. This one was recommended to us by somebody in the store. He'd seen our bikes outside and specifically come into the store, walked round to try and find us. Because he was like, oh dude, I've just bought a 990 and I want to go and do this and that trail, and you know how you find your bikes, blah blah blah. And yeah, it's weird because it's like being a little celebrity. Like, obviously no one knows who you are, but everyone's like coming up to you and talking to you, and like, yeah, it's just surreal. Like, you just not used to it. Like, but over here, because we're all geared up, different number plates, and we stick out a bit from the average people. Not on a Harley. Any luck? Nothing there at all.
Petrol station.
Right.
But I had a knob wash. The rest of them had a sink that I washed, and they had no paper towels, so I had a blowjob from the hairdryer.
Did you actually?
I gotta stay clean.
He loves his knob washed, as Damian.
I like clean willy.
Watch out for, wipe the sinks before you wash your hands next time, yeah? Just in case he's been in there. Tonight's dinner is chicken and noodle soup with extra noodles. Kept the sachets out for another day. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. Chicken, vegetables. We couldn't find any actual grocery stores, so we had to just make do with what we found, and that was $6 I think, so $3 each. Ideal. So here we are at night camping, and we're just admiring the little fireflies. We saw them last night. I don't know if I can try and get them on camera tonight. You see little blinks of light on the grass. It's a little firefly. And they're everywhere. Let me just pan right. Can you see them? Don't know how well it's picking that up. Tiny little like orange blinks, very quick. If you look at the grass for a long time, it looks like a starry night almost, twinkling away. And we've also got bats flying up above us. Let me see if I can quick camera work. There it is. There's one there. Might have gone. It's very hard to see in the dark with the camera. But yeah, very cool. Enjoy. Good morning, everybody. Day 4, I guess, of on the bike, and we're on the BDR, and we've just come up to a section that is like a breakout bit, and we've been driving past them lately, but we thought today we'll give it a little go. It might be absolutely nothing. Could be more interesting. Yes, a little more interesting. Oh! Looking at the line choices, this is definitely more interesting on a loaded bike. I'm just gonna stop. Well, that was stupid. I just didn't have my feet. Oh, dickhead. Hold the front brake. Well, just make sure that you're alright and happy with it. And then I put my foot down. Got it. Yeah. I literally stopped to make sure because, and you said you had a bit of back pain, so I didn't want to. Yeah, I was trying to get on contact with you to make sure that you were right. So I wasn't connected. Right. This is the hard bit. 3. Okay. We're up. I'm trying to pick the easy line, but also it's pretty hard to change direction with all the weight. That was shut the show. Oh, just let my body recover for a second, because have a drink of water. I can't believe I dropped it, like, just because I put my foot down. That's the only reason I dropped it. I was like, oh no. Yeah, we've done 50% of it, so it's just that section. But it's not a section I don't think I'll bother next time. Well, it's a sightseeing trip, right? Not a how hard can we do. So yeah, I know. Well, I was intrigued. Little moment that was. I sat there looking at the vista, and an eagle kind of quickly flew over. It's amazing. And now the gravel is just, this is still the technical trail, but it's back into easy gravel, so I think it was just a rocky climb. Anyway, onwards! Another animal on the trail basking in the sun. This time it's a little tortoise. Actually, it's not little. It's quite big, yeah. Hello, buddy. Look at you. Aren't you a chap? That's really cool. Leave him alone. Time to get back on the road. So it's now 11:15. Time to get some breakfast. This is the first store we've actually come across since we've been riding this morning. So yeah, let's see what we can get. I'm looking forward to breakfast. I'm very hungry. Oh well, this is very kind of them. Someone obviously realises how short I am. Oh, Oh yes. Oh, thank God for that. That was good. Well, I went in there, and there's, on that side there's a whole little cafe thing. So I had a burger with mushrooms and onions. Very fast foody, but wasn't too bad at all in the grand scheme of things. I'm finding it very odd in the US. So we're doing 32 miles an hour on a road that in the UK would easily be a 60 miles an hour road, and then you get these huge trucks, F-150 in front. He's just cruising. I'm like yeah, cruise control 33 miles an hour, and if anything I'm catching him up. Like, what is this road doing at 35? Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And if I carefully walk to the other side, we needed a pee, and this seemed to be a idyllic stop. Listen to traffic before I run across the road, before I become roadkill. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I was just saying that when you think about America as like a tourist, about going to the places, you think, I personally think America is like really like big vistas, big mountains, like tall trees, and you know, almost like Pixar, the way Pixar dictate things. And it's we've only obviously gone from Toronto and now into Philadelphia, and it's pretty much ticking the boxes already. I'm really surprised how good it is already, or how pretty it is already. Yeah, really enjoying it. Right, let's keep going.
Cooking.
We're back in Dollar General.
Dollar General again.
And unfortunately,
Same shit.
we're same thing, tin soup and some noodles and some nut bars for breakfast. We're just looking for bread, but it's all about big quantities. We want some a jar of pasta sauce, but it's like if you buy a litre. I mean, not going to use that, even two of us, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, it's going to get squashed though. I mean, these are $1.50.
There you go.
And they're dippy. I think that's what we have to do. Hiya.
Morning. Afternoon. See, you missed that one.
Good evening.
This evening. Almost.
Oh yeah, you can get a trail mix. Right, we had these the other day with 90% air. Oh yeah.
Healthy one with Smarties.
Smarties and chocolate chips. Loaded and packed, and we got on a ride into the trail of the BDR again. Just decided that after 3 days on the gravel roads, now he wants to stand up, and therefore me pootling behind him for 30 miles an hour is no longer happening. I'm doing 53 miles an hour looking for him. I was like, oh, you found some pace, old chap. So, can't be too far ahead, still riding in this dust. I spotted that I dropped a bottle of water, and unfortunately it burst at the top. So I've had to strap it in. It's basically going to leak until it gets past the hole. Never mind, I know why it fell out. I didn't do that tight enough because I got bread in there. I didn't want to crush the bread, so I'm blaming the bread.
So I rode it with a friend. That's all I did one day. I used to have Taylor 650. So nothing this fancy. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Good. So I'm gonna cut this guy loose. You guys are welcome to take a video or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So he's a little bit groggy. If you guys want to stand over here, both of you, and that way if he does turn or something.
Yeah, we'll stand wherever you tell us to stand. You've got the gun and taser, so. This is literally going to be our first bear we've seen.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The anticipation is nuts.
What's that?
I said the anticipation is nuts.
He's just a little one. Yeah, he's a little warm.
Well, you're a braver man than me.
Oh, there, you want to get a video? He's going that way. Just stand back here.
He's knackered, is he, or is he tranquilised a little bit?
Yeah, he's got some drugs in his system right now.
Yeah.
I've been like that when I've had drugs in my
Waking up from, we'll call it a surgery.
Wow. First wild bear. Or to be fair, I'm quite glad that the first wild bear we've seen is slightly sedated. Well, he's not so small compared to me. Yeah. I think he's going to stay there and snooze, do you reckon?
He'll come out of it pretty quick. He's a young bear. So the younger they are, their metabolism's a little bit higher. So they wear off the drug a little bit quicker than normal. There he goes.
Well, I'm glad I came down here looking for tents.
Yeah, it's you guys caught me here at the right time. So, what are the odds? Come around.
I know, right?
I'm releasing a bear.
Are there any tips you could give us for bears? Because we know, like, very little.
Like to see them?
No,
Well, just camping, any, like...
Keep food up in a tree. They're gonna want your food is what they're gonna want. They don't want anything to do with you.
Okay, so we've got like a little blue sack that we've been putting all our food in, and if we can't get up a tree, we just put it away from us.
Yeah, just keep it away from you.
And then if it gets it,
the bear gets it. Yeah. If you do have a bear and he's right near you, make lots of noise.
Well, I was thinking of putting a disc lock on it. It's alarmed.
Yeah.
Which would scare it, but then I felt bad the other day because we were at a campsite with other people, and I thought if it goes off, I've then got to get out of my tent and in the dark. When I know there's a bear around, I was like, nah, I'll turn it off. But on our own, I might do it.
Yeah, because it's not a bad idea. I mean, just something to scare them away, make lots of noise. I like to clap, so when I approach them, well, get out of here, you know, you clap, and they don't like that, so they get up and walk away.
Fair enough.
So,
we'll give it a round of applause when we see one then.
Yeah, yell, scream, make all kinds of noise. They're afraid of you.
Okay.
So,
You just, as a Brit, you hear bears and you hear everything grouped in together. So whether it's black bear, grizzly bear, brown bear, it's bear, right? And so therefore you like...
Yeah, I mean, you respect them, but they're not like a grizzly bear that'll hunt you down.
Yeah, cool.
It's not how black bears are. I kind of consider them an overgrown raccoon.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
That was cool.
Hang out with them a little while, let him wake up a little bit more. So.
Yeah, we'll leave before he wakes up too much. Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, cheers, buddy. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Wow. Oh, we saw a bear. Yeah, and sedated. But you're not going to get better tips than a game warden, right? So we've made it to our campsite. We're all set up. And what an end to the day, seeing that bear getting released. Just because we were looking for campsites, we came across that game warden dropping him off, basically. I don't think the black bears are as dangerous as we think in the UK. I think we group bears together and just go bears, but actually black bears don't seem to be too bad unless you get between them and the cubs or them and food. So this is our campsite for this evening. We're using the pavilion. So bikes are here. I've did a bit of sweeping up to clear the way. I'm not going to bother with the tops, obviously. Food's laid out. So that's us for the night, and I'm going to end this video here as well. And so I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.